This video tutorial I will explain how to set up and connect to MongoDB Atlas. MongoDB Atlas is a cloud-based service for using Mongo database and it is popular NoSQL database. Now we will see what are the different steps involved in setting up MongoDB Atlas. The step 1 is create free tier account, and here you can see the link which is used for MongoDB Atlas registration, and you can use your Google account or email address to sign up. The second step is deploy a free cluster. Once logged in, you will be prompted to build your first cluster. A cluster is nothing but a group of MongoDB servers working together. Then you have to choose a cloud provider and a region. Cloud provider is nothing but Amazon Web Services or Google Cloud Platform, and region is nothing but where your data will be stored, like US region, UK region, or India region. The free tier offers limited resources but is a great for getting started. Third step is configure security. Whitelist your IP address. By default, MongoDB Atlas only accept connections from your computer's IP address. You will find instruction for whitelisting your IP address in the Atlas interface. This step helps secure your database by only allowing connections from authorized sources. Create a database user. Don't connect your Atlas cluster with your main account credentials. You have to create a separate user with a strong password specifically for database access. Fourth step is connect to your cluster. Atlas provides various methods for connecting to your cluster, including Mongo Shell, command line tool for interacting with Mongo database. You can find instruction and download links for Mongo Shell based on your operating system within the Atlas interface. Fifth step is explore and test. Once you connected to MongoDB cluster, you can start inserting and viewing data in your MongoDB database. Atlas also offers features for loading sample data and generating synthetic data for testing purposes. To create a free tier account, open this registration link. Here you can see the sign up page. Here you can provide your details and click on create your Atlas account to create the Atlas account, or you can sign up using your Google account. I'm clicking on sign up with Google, and here you can see you don't belong to any organization. To get started, you have to create an organization, and within the organization you can create projects, invite users, and set up a billing account. Click on all clusters, and here you can see you have no available clusters. Click on organizations. Click on create an organization. Here provide the organization name. Select the cloud service, which is MongoDB Atlas. Click on next. Click on create organization. Here you can see organization is successfully created. Next we have to create a new project under this organization. Click on new project. Project name ROM project, and you can add the tags which is optional. Click on next. Click on create project, and here you can see project is successfully created under this organization. Next step is create a cluster. Click on create. Here you can see three different options. I am going to select the free version, and this free version is used for learning and exploring MongoDB in a cloud environment. Here you can see one more option which is serverless, and this you can use for application development and testing or workloads with variable traffic. Here you can see one more option which is used for production applications with sophisticated workload requirements. I have selected the free one. Click on create deployment. Here they have provided how to connect to this particular cluster. The first one is add connection IP address. Your current IP address has been added to enable local connectivity. So by default it has added the current IP address. And we have to create a database user, and the username and password is here. I am going to change root. The database user is successfully created. Click on close. And here you can see the cluster is successfully created, and also it is loaded with sample data set. Click on browse collections. The cluster name is cluster 0, and it is deployed in AWS Mumbai. And here you can see the database name which is sample underscore mflix, and it has different collections. This is the sample data which was loaded. Click on movies. Here you can see the movie documents. Here you can see number of databases are 1 and collections are 6. This is one database. It has 6 collections. Click on ROM project. Click on view all clusters. Click on edit configuration. If you want to edit the cluster details, you can edit here. Click on database access. We already created root user. You can see the details. If you want to edit, you can edit the details. Click on network access. Currently, your current IP address has been added. So from this IP address only, you can connect to the cluster. If you want to add a new IP address, you can add that using this particular button. Click on database. Suppose your current IP address is not added, you will get this notification. Current IP address is not added, you will not be able to connect to databases from this particular IP address. Click on add current IP address. Now current IP address is added. Now we will see how to connect to this particular cluster using MongoDB Compass. Click on connect, and here you can see MongoDB Compass. Click on that. Connecting with MongoDB Compass. Here the steps are provided. If you don't have MongoDB Compass installed in your system, then here they have provided the download links. Using that you can download and install. I have already MongoDB Compass installed in my system. Copy this connection string. Here root is the username, password we have to provide. I am opening MongoDB Compass. Paste the connection URL and provide the password. Click on connect, and here you can see it is successfully connected. Here you can see the database, and in this database there are 6 collections. Click on movies. Here you can see the documents. Here you can write the query and click on find, and we got the documents which has this title. In movies collection, there are 21.3K documents are there, and in comments collection, 41.1K documents are there. Suppose if you want to create one more cluster, then click on this create. To create a new cluster, there are 3 options are there. Serverless is used for application development and testing. Dedicated is used for production. Shared is used for learning purpose, and it is free. Here you can select cloud provider and the region. AWS is there, that is one of the cloud provider. Google Cloud is one of the cloud provider. Azure is one of the cloud provider. I selected AWS, and here you can select the region. I selected Singapore. Here you can provide the cluster name. Here you can add the tag. Click on Create Cluster. Here you can provide billing address details and payment method to create the cluster. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button and please subscribe to my channel. You can get Java source code and PowerPoint presentation for each and every video. That you can see it in the description section of the video. Click on show more and here you can see the description and here you can see the links to download source code and PowerPoint presentation.